Hello and welcome to the reflection for today. And let's think about how we've been praising God and coming close to God over the past days and weeks. We've not been gathering in person, so it's made it harder. As we know, when 2 or 3 are gathered, God's there with us, but God's there all the time. And if we can gather together in this virtual way, then God's definitely there. It's nice to just set a little bit of time aside to reflect, to pause, because we are as busy as ever, despite the lockdown. I hope this finds you well and positive. Let's light a candle and pray together. When you are tired and discouraged from fruitless efforts, God knows how hard you have tried. When you've cried so long and your heart is in anguish, God has counted your tears. If you feel that your life is on hold and time has passed you by, God is waiting with you. When you're lonely and your friends are too busy even for a phone call, God is by your side. When you think you've tried everything and don't know where to turn, God has a solution. When nothing makes sense and you're confused or frustrated, God has the answer. If suddenly your outlook is brighter and you find traces of hope, God has whispered to you. When things are going well and you have much to be thankful for, God has blessed you. When something joyful happens and you're filled with awe, God has smiled upon you. When you have a purpose to fulfill and a dream to follow, God has opened your eyes and called you by name. Remember that wherever you are or whatever you are facing, God knows. Let us say together, Dear Jesus, help us to spread your fragrance everywhere we go. Flood our souls with your spirit and life. Penetrate and possess our whole being so utterly that our lives may only be a radiance of yours. Shine through us and be so in us that every soul we come into contact with may feel your presence in our soul. Let them look up and see no longer us, but only Jesus. Stay with us, and then we shall begin to shine as you shine. So to shine as to be light to others. The light, O Jesus, will be all from you. None of it will be ours. It will be your shining on others through us. Let us thus praise you in the way you love best, by shining on those around us. Let us preach you without preaching, not by words, but by our example, by the catching force, the sympathetic influence of what we do, the evident fullness of the love our hearts bear to you. Amen.